Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, Super Toy Remix here once again, bringing you a brand new playthrough of the Sandbox mode of Jurassic World Evolution. For those who have not seen my recent update video, just to let you guys know that unfortunately I kind of decided to shelve my blind playthrough of the main game, so to speak. There were two major reasons for this. The first big reason being, I thought my output was being way too slow compared to everyone else. Like, I was aiming to at least do an episode a week, but then when looking around I was seeing other guys doing multiple videos every day. So that's the first reason. Me being too slow, basically. And the second reason is partially connected to the first reason. I kind of just wanted to get on with the game at that point, and as a result I just blitzed through as much as I could. And unfortunately I unlocked most of the in-game content off playthrough, so I sincerely apologise for those who were looking forward to episode 4 of the blind playthrough, but it is what it is. On the flip side though, because I have way more content in this game to show off now, what I've decided to do is something a bit more fun I found. So what we're going to do is we are going to look at a build I've made for Isla Nublar. For those not in the know, Isla Nublar in this game is basically a sandbox in which you could create any kind of park build layout you desire, with all the assets you've unlocked from previous islands leading up to this one. So what I have for my Isla Nublar build for this playthrough is something a little bit cool. I did a little bit of looking around the internet, did a bit of digging, and according to what I found, and if all goes accordingly, I think we're in for something pretty cool, and I hope you will agree. Okay, so if I take you back out, if I can, hang on. Was this as far as it will go? Okay, that's as far as it will go. So what I am trying to accomplish here is, it's not going to look it, but for those in the know, alongside the original film, I'm not sure if it was part of the advertising campaign or whatnot, but a map of the original Jurassic Park layout was released. So what I'm trying to do, the best I can, is recreate that layout based off that map. To know what I'm talking about, I will post a link to the map in question in the description box below. So the idea with this setup here is, this enclosure here is going to house Stegosaurus. This one right here is going to house Baryonyx. This chap right here is going to house the Tyrannosaurus. And this enclosure here is going to house the infamous Gallimimus / Brachiosaurus exhibit from the movie. And also according to the map in question. Then if we go further up here, I had to tinker around with this area a little bit because originally I was going to exclude the Parasaurolophus paddock, but after some messing around, dismantling and reassembling buildings and working out different gate systems, I've been able to just about squeeze in a enclosure for the Parasaurolophus about here. And then this enclosure is going to be the Triceratops paddock. And then in this enclosure here, on the map, I believe it was something like Hermosaurus, something along those lines. But considering that dinosaur is not in the game, I'm thinking of either putting Cantosaurus or Allosaurus in here instead. I'll have to debate near the time. And then this area, which I've done a little bit of tinkering, which I've probably done the most tinkering around with. I originally was going to decide against it, but considering we're basing this off the original Jurassic Park, well, kind of, this is going to be the Philosoraptor Enclosure. My experience with Velociraptors in this game have been very much to be desired at best. They're very high maintenance. Any one of them can kick off and try and break out. And it doesn't matter how strong your fence is, if they bar it hard enough, they will punch you through no matter what. So, for with that in mind, I have, based off knowledge while playing the game in the main campaign, I have devised a little system in order to make things a bit easier. So if I come out again real quick, after this, what I'm going to do is, I don't have the gyrospheres unlocked yet, but what I'm going to do, since I've actually closed this park, is I'm actually going to take you guys on a little Jeep tour, just before we decide putting out any dinosaurs just yet. Anyway, back to what I was saying. What was I saying earlier? Oh god, hang on. So I was talking about the Philosoraptor Enclosure. Oh yeah! Now, because spacing is premium in this game, I've kind of taken some inspiration from other big YouTubers who have played this game and decided to set up a gate system. So this little area here will be for released carnivores, which will be transported by the ACU Centre down here into their respective paddocks respectively. But for T-Rex and Baryonyx, this shouldn't be too much of an issue because the enclosures are pretty much nearby. And then the same thing can also be kind of said for the herbivores. This one is going to be the most busy because it's going to be producing Brachiosaurus, Gallimimus, Baryonyx, Tyrannosaurus, Carnosaurus/Allosaurus, and Velociraptors. Well, as this hatchery up here, or Hammond Creation Lab rather, is going to be dealing with both the Triceratops and the Parasaurolophus enclosures. So without further ado, I'm going to nab a Jeep and I'm going to actually take you on a little tour around what I've got built for this island so far. Alright, so I gotta zoom in. Now, as you can see, I've actually been able to unlock the skins for the original Jurassic Park Jeep. Now, if you're not sure how to do that, this is what you need to do, based off recollection. It's all based off getting an achievement. All you gotta do is, say, use Isla NUBLAR for example, and make a ramp system. And what you gotta try and do, I think, you might have to look up the achievements list, is you have to get your Jeep in the air for something like, I think it's like 5 seconds, I think. And it's not just a short dive either, it needs to be consistent. I think it was either 5 seconds or 20 seconds. But you need to keep your Jeep airborne for a certain amount of time. Now what Beston Slot did, which was actually very clever and very helpful, is that he made a build of Isla NUBLAR which involved a crater with ridges. And the way it was designed was that if you launch your Jeep into the crater and into the ridges, that should at least cover the distance in order for you to unlock the Jurassic Park skin for your Jeep. Without further ado, let us take the tour. So I guess I should go in this direction. So what I've done for this area back here is I've made it like the industrial/power plant zone, and I've decided to surround it with trees so it's not as obvious, and it's just kind of keep it tucked out of the way, you know? At least it looks more appealing. Oh yeah. Okay, I wonder if can I access it from here? Maybe, or is it gonna be a bit funky with the trees? Hang on a second. So yeah, power plants, a couple of ranger stations back here. Oh, here we go. This is what I wanted. Now, as more as an aesthetics thing, for some of the gates, I decided to put a bit of fencing around them. It's not for anything particularly important. I just kind of just like the idea, really. And I think it looks cool as well. So let's drive in here and let's see. Is this? Oh yeah, this is the gateway into the Triceratops Enclosure. As you can see here, that gate will lead you into the launch area for both Triceratops and Parasaurolophus. And thus, if I were to breed Parasaurolophus, the gate down here will be open for them in order for them to go into this enclosure here, which I had to tinker around with to make sure it was nice and spacious. What helped this was the inclusion of the monorail station, which you can see right there. There's no trees in here yet, because when I get some Parasaurolophus in here, I want to kind of make sure that I can adjust the tree ratio according to their needs, because Parasaurolophus, among many other dinosaurs in this game, are very finicky about their wants and needs and the level of their needs. So we're going to go back into the Triceratops slash Parasaurolophus launch pad, go back into the Triceratops enclosure. Again, I'm trying to keep the species list as close to the original in-movie map of the first Jurassic Park film as pure as possible. So I've made a nice big area for Triceratops here, I hope. Again, no lakes or trees just yet, because I kind of wanted to see how that would look. Because it's not just a need, it's not just needs for dinosaurs, but also, once again, it's also an aesthetics factor as well. Because what you don't want is your enclosure being too packed with trees and having too much water and the like. Can I go around it? Ooh. I wonder. Can I? Oh, ow. And I ghosted for that tree. Can I? Nope. That's just not the blank area I wanted. But no, the area I'm going to try and take you into next is the large carnivore to bee enclosure. Ah, here we go. Yeah, I deliberately made open spaces between these tree lines in order to actually be able to get the jeeps in here in case any of the dinosaurs get sick. Now, following a little design choice from Gaming Beaver, which he got some of his ranger bits and pieces out of the way, so that it kind of gives off the illusion that the jeeps don't actually run over anybody. Because if you've seen a lot of park builds, mine included, in the main game, and the way you have to situate the islands, you find that whenever your dinosaurs get sick or any of your feeders need refilling, your jeeps will be assigned to whatever gate you've allocated into said enclosure, and thus they'll take whatever path is needed to get there. Which unfortunately, while it has no in-game consequence, which is unfortunate, your jeep ends up ploughing through a ton of people, which from a looks perspective doesn't look very nice. Anyway, this once again, large unspecified carnivore enclosure. I'm kind of leaning towards Carnotaurus, because you can have two of them, and if I remember correctly, for some stupid reason, the social tolerance of Allosaurus, I think it's like something like one per species, which is annoying, but I'll have to have a little look later. Right, so back into the industrial area, and to kind of give the illusion of being a closed off area, one of the lead-ups to this part of the island, I decided to fence it off as well, so it again gives off the illusion that this is a restricted area where only select personnel can enter. Of course, the AI for the tourists will wander up here anyway, but again, it's all about the illusion. So we're going, can I get the camera up? Yep, so there's the monorail, which I tried really hard to make sure it gets around a fairly decent amount of the island as we speak. So we're coming up to the viewing gallery for the Ceratosaurus enclosure. No, not the Ceratosaurus, no. I'll decide when I get to that point what dinosaurs got to go in there. And here is the viewing gallery for the Philosoraptor enclosure, and also around the corner here for the same enclosure is going to be a viewing tower. Now, what I kind of done, because of the amount of space I had, I kind of fused together aspects of both the original Jurassic Park and Jurassic World. So this little area down here is a hotel. There's the Innovation Center. So the idea of this area here is more like a resort area. So I tried like recreating like a resort type beach area. So going past the Innovation Center, got a I think that's an arcade. Yeah, that's an arcade area. Got a hotel there. We got a restaurant down here with that really awesome looking. Hang on, can I? Here we go. Yeah, with that really awesome looking Spinosaurus skull. There we go. Of course, give me no value.
Not sure how that'll turn out.
Hey, it was only just to get a good respect from that dinosaur skull lady. Leave me be. So yeah, again, trying to prove the point. There's the toy shop, clothes shop. That's the entrance to the park, but again, that's kind of closed for now because I kind of wanted to give you guys this tour without running over anybody. But But because of the amount of stuff in here, I had to make another industrial slash power plant area. So again, same thing as with the other one. I made a fencing to give the illusion that it's closed off as well. Going up here a bit illy. So once again, we got power plants, and down here we have the Hammond Creation Lab for the Stegosaurus Kingdom Enclosure. Now I wonder, can I actually sneak in around here? Yeah, here we go. So here's part of the fencing towards... actually, I wonder how far I can... You know, let's have a little bit of fun. I want to see how far I can go around this before knocking into the border of the... Yep, there we go. Before knocking into the border of the island. Whoop. I freaking love this Jeep so much. It's nostalgia fuel. That's what this Jeep is. It's nostalgia incarnate. Now, as for those who've watched my earlier playthroughs will know, there is a radio feature which can play with the Jeeps, but what I've done for this and the last few episodes of my initial playthrough was I turned that music off as well as any of the music from the films because it's licensed music. And considering how finicky YouTube is... Actually, yeah, now you guys get the idea. Because of how finicky YouTube's copyright system is, that could affect the videos with, say, music. So, alright, so go back on here, more of the resort area. A nice view of the park as a whole. And in front of us is what's going to be the Brachiosaurus slash Gallimimus Enclosure. Very vast area. But it's going to become more packed when there's more trees and foliage and stuff in there, obviously. Now, once again, like with the area over at the back there, I've concealed the power plant slash industrial area over here with trees to give it a more natural, less intrusive look. Alright, so carry on further. There's the viewing. I think there's 2 viewing galleries for the Brachiosaurus slash Gallimimus exhibit. Security, visitor shelter, which in by the way, in sandbox mode you can toggle with things like disaster occurrences, disease breakouts, storms, all that jazz. So, oh yeah, and also day and night cycles is also a thing. So, got a viewing tower for, I think this right here is a baryonyx enclosure. And then coming up here again is the other end of the, or rather another part of the Stegosaurus Kingdom Enclosure. Got a viewing tower for that. Now this little area here I was originally thinking of closing off with concrete, but I think, I don't know, it just gives a nice visual effect where you see that substation. But that area is also important, which I'm going to get to once we revert out of here and get back to the rest of the island. Whee! Yeah, I can just sit in one of these things and just drive it around all day. Whee! Now, okay, there we go. Now, for some reason, the game bar feature on my system is kind of not working with the game anymore. So what I had to do, which I'm very thankful that's working, is I used the NVIDIA Shadow Play. I think it's NVIDIA Shadow Play. And so far it's working a treat, but that will depend on when I review the footage and see how everything's kind of worked out. So if I come to a stop, give you guys a good look at the resort area. Again, I know it's not perfect and it's not exactly an ideal location for a swimming pool, but your imagination can do some really funky things, okay? Alright, so back further down to one of the more interesting parts of the island. This area took me the longest to realise because I had no idea what I was going to put in down here, but I kind of made this a security-based area, considering behind all this is the Philosoraptor Enclosure. And just for a bit of fun, and because there was enough space for it, I decided to make a well, now there's a couple of live ones at the back. Here they come. I kind of made this like a little goat pen. So, unfortunately, because the fact the feeders in this game need restocking anyway, I decided to include. Can I? Oh no, can I get a? Okay, maybe. Can I? No, I'll have to show you once I get. No, I can show you when I get in here anyway. So, again, this is a more security area. So there's the security sensors for tourists. Back up. Can I? Yeah. Oh, damn it, I thought I had it. So go back up here real quick. So this building here is the security center, which is more as a center for tourists to have a look at. I mean, I guess it boosts your reputation with the security division. And then here is a ranger station, which I built specifically for the raptors because of how bloody finicky they can be in this game. A little bit of trivia behind this area here with this concrete fence. I tried doing the whole tree trick here to try and hide the gate here, but it didn't quite work out. So what I did instead was I made this concrete fence and I attached it to the steel fence back over there, again to give it that security illusion. So if I can get this gate open, and here we have the Philosoraptor paddock, which is the viewing gallery over there, and then the viewing tower over here. And I'm not actually gonna, well actually, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna go in here just because. And this is the entrance to the little goat pen for when I have to restock on the feeder. Like so. Ah! So yeah, so again, this doesn't do anything, but I just thought, hey, you know what, I got the space for it. Why not? Right, now it's a question of ow, wow! Goats, knock it off! You do nothing in this game, so you damaging the Jeep won't be any good. You know what the Jeep needs? Because I'm not seeing it on here. You know what the Jeep needs? It needs a horn. The Jeep in Jurassic Park Origin Genesis had a horn, so the Jeeps in this game sorely miss it. I don't know, I just like the idea of being able to honk at just stupid things. So going back out here, one last little quick glance of the Philosoraptor Enclosure to be, and I go damaging it, and then back out here. No, I'm not going to hit the tree. Okay. Again, why would anybody go for the ugly Jurassic World Jeeps when you can have these babies? I mean, obviously once you unlock them, of course. Another nice view of the really big Brachiosaurus and Gallimimus enclosure. I'm so looking forward to putting stuff in there. And now down here is more of the, I like to call it the fun district. Now, it looks wonky because unfortunately this part of the map, prior to building the layout you can see, I had to basically flatten the island surface as much as possible and remove nearly all the trees. So while not completely flat, I did the best I could. So unfortunately, as you can see, what you got here, what you can see down here, is a very wonky pathway. But what I tried to do for this area, considering you've got paths going around and into this, is I've basically placed buildings facing opposite directions, so some can be entered using this path, and others can be entered using the paths on the other side. Whoa, 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 whoa. For a moment I thought it was a flower, but I was basically reflecting off the plant there. So, got a bowling alley there. Okay, got a bowling alley. Got a science center. Got another arcade. I believe that's no, that's the fossil center. I think I'm gonna have to. What am I doing? I have to go around and show you. Okay, so going further into the entertainment area. To the right, that's going to be the Triceratops Enclosure. So, yeah, here we go. Fossil zone here. Again, this is more of an area where visitors can just relax and have fun and just kind of just get away from all the dinosaur action, and yet have easy access to dinosaurs on either side. So again, Triceratops Enclosure, and then we're coming up to the Parasaurolophus Enclosure. If I can get a better... Oh yeah, another visitor shelter because anything can happen. The Universal Hammer Creation Lab for the 5 specified species I stated earlier. Another quick drive through down here. Whoa, 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 whoa. I would be terrible at driving in real life, so no thank you. So here we go. So yeah, got a got another fossil zone here. No, don't actually. drive into it, you nimrods. No. No, 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 no. Camera, work with me. Okay, here we go. So, coming out of the entertainment area, and there's another. Because of space, I decided to shove in another another visitor dome, just because I keep getting my terminology mixed up between this game and that of Operation Genesis. They serve the same function, goddammit. So here's the Parasaurolophus enclosure. A better look at it. There's already a few trees shoved in there because in the original layout there was a substation tucked away, so I already shoved in a few trees to kind of hide it. But again, we still got a lot more trees to put in there. Got another viewing gallery for Parasaurolophus. Let's see, the viewing tower for the Tyrannosaurus paddock. Speaking of which, here's the here's the viewing gallery for the Tyrannosaurus paddock, and just up here, another restricted area. This is more for oh my hell. English, speak it, English. Ugh. This area we're coming into is more for dinosaur security / maintenance. So we got a ranger station here, built specifically for the Tyrannosaurus paddock here, as well as the adjacent baryonyx and Brachiosaurus and Gallimimus exhibits. So we've got this massive narrow area here for the T-Rex to run up and down with. Got a nice big hill here, because on the map it had an enclosure which included the Tyrannosaurus and Dilophosaurus, which would not work in this game because carnivores will kill each other. Plus, Dilophosaurus is really high maintenance like Velociraptor, so I'd rather not have two to contend with. So yeah, this big area here is going to be for the T-Rex. Now, once I unlock the bloody gyrosphere, the T-Rex paddock is going to be the first enclosure which will utilize it, because I did the best I could with visitor viewing options. But once again, space on this island is premium, so I had to really tinker around with what I could work with. So, okay, I believe this goes into the Brachiosaurus / Gallimimus exhibit. Here we go, yep. This nice, big, epic enclosure here. Providing I have enough trees, because the sauropods in this game use... Oh, there's a good look at the monorail train, hello. The sauropods in this game, when it comes to their comfort levels and trees, they use it by radius rather than proximity, which is annoying, so... I'm going to get a couple of Brachiosaurs in here, fill it up with plenty of trees, but also give it some open area for the Gallimimus to run around in. So, okay, so we got another big hill coming up. Ah! Oh yeah! Oh man, I am so looking forward to finally getting this place open and getting some dinosaurs in here. It's going to be fantastic. Actually, no, is this what I think it is? Come on! How close do you want me to be? So get in here. This right here is going to be the launch pad for, from the top, Tyrannosaurus, Baryonyx, Brachiosaurus, and Gallimimus. Oh yeah, and Velociraptor, and what carnivore I'm ever going to decide for that bloody exhibit further out. I'm going to have to see which period Homosaurus came from, so I can try and get at least as close to the time period for that dinosaur as possible. Now, I probably should have included a gate for the Brachiosaurus enclosure in here, but I don't know. It's just paranoia that about the whole thing about the carnivores killing each other, sort of thing, because that is something that in this game that's really, really annoying. That, like, for example, if you wanted to create a Site B where you could just try and replicate a pure ecological system and just let dinosaurs roam, you can do that, but only with herbivores. Any medium or large carnivore is not programmed to be full, and they just go on absolute slaughters. It doesn't matter if you have one or a dozen. Carnivores in this game will kill any and all herbivores on sight, and it's just, it's a shame. Hopefully that's something Frontier will take into heart and will include in a future patch for this. So yeah, here is the Brachiosaurus Enclosure. Based on my previous islands, Baryonyx are not usually too fast about space. Oh, there's the monorail again.
Joys of digital, huh?
Yes, yes indeed. I hope there's an actual option where you can actually view the photos you've taken in-game, which I think actually would be pretty neat, because I kind of want to see what some of them look like. So we go a bit further down here. And this area here was actually the first area on this island I tried this. The whole ranger seclusion thing from prying eyes is the Stegosaurus Kingdom, which I also built a massive area for them, because I think both Camarasaurus and Stegosaurus have been by far the two most fastest herbivores I've had to contend with when trying to contain and keep happy in this game. So this massive area is just for Stegosaurus. They better not complain. Again, I'm going to have to decide where I'm going to place lakes. There's the... now, a little tip. Unlike the viewing galleries, when it comes to viewing towers, you can have them either attached to the fence, or you can have them placed almost anywhere, as long as they have a decent range of optimal view going into whatever enclosure you're allocating them towards. There. So we're heading back out of the Stegosaurus and climbing back up here, going past the pylons and the monorail again. Despite how small the islands in this game are, and given the amount of space you have, one thing... Whoa! Backflip! No, you don't. No. Mine! There we go. Anyway, what was I saying? Despite the small space you're given to work with each island in this game, the one thing I cannot complain about, especially in modes like this, is the draw distance. You get a true scale of just how vast, well, at least the illusion of how vast these islands actually are, which was the one thing of Operation Genesis, which I can't really nag at too much because of the limited technology at the time. It was all flat, and there was never a sense of scale. Like, you kind of knew where everything was, and it was just all flat, and you didn't have anything. You didn't have views like this where you're basically just surrounded by mountains and, of course, the volcano on Isla Nublar. So going a bit further up here, carrying on with the last leg of the tour actually, another viewing gallery for the Parasaurolophus. And now the last bit of the industrial area, which again I've made sure to give an illusion of being closed off and for select personnel only. Excuse me, not early, what the hell am I talking about? And so we go back in here where the launch pad for both Triceratops and Parasaurolophus is located. And then we go a bit further back up here, one of many storm defense stations. And we're basically back here where a good conjunction of it is basically security, ACU centers and power plants. And we're back right where we left off, so... time for some sick driving skills, fam. Now I want to get this perfect because if you park the Jeeps in a certain way, and depending on the situation, sometimes they do act a bit funny and take forever to get out. You know what? Not perfect, but it will do. No, he's having a time. You know, they're not even moving, and it looks like they're already driving. Yeah, hi guys, I think I better leave. No, I want to get out. So that is a ground view tour of what I've basically laid out for this reincarnation of the original Jurassic Park based off that particular map. So, once again a review, industrial area, which is closed off by trees and security paths to give it the illusion that this is more of a closed off area. Parasaurolophus paddock. Triceratops paddock. Large carnivore paddock. Entertainment / fun area. Philosoraptor paddock. Part of the monorail. Resort area with 2 hotels and an innovation centre accordingly, as well as a couple of shops and the main entrance. It's a real shame that we can't actually get to install park gates. That would have been so awesome. So back on a little recap. It's the second industrial area, closed off by trees and some fencing. Brachiosaurus / Gallimimus area. Universal dinosaur launch area. Tyrannosaurus paddock. Baryonyx paddock. General viewing area. Dinosaur maintenance area. Stegosaurus enclosure. And I believe that's pretty much it for... Am I missing anything? Oh yeah, and second, Velociraptor maintenance area. Again, made specifically for the Velociraptors because of how bloody high maintenance they are. If any carnivores in this game will give you hassle, especially in certain missions, it's Velociraptors. Jesus. Alright, so I think now that that's wrapped up and out of the way, we can finally get some dinosaurs unleashed. Actually, okay, thank God, thank God. For a moment, I thought there wasn't a fence there, but there is. Because the last thing I want to happen is them to be running off in here. But no. So, let's get some Triceratops first, because they are the least trouble. And plus, it's my favorite dinosaur, so... yeah. Alright, so where are you? Here we go. Freaking lovely. Favorite dinosaur since I was a kid. Favorite dinosaur now. Go make sure I got the upgrades yet. No. Hatching bay. Yeah, let's get the herbivore sorted first. So let's get some... I'm going to get the Brachiosaurus out of the way. Because at least then... I can then judge how they will fare with the amount of bloody trees they need. Now I'm thinking for populations. I'm thinking about 5 Brachiosaurus for the Brachiosaurus / Gallimimus enclosure, and for Triceratops I'm thinking about 7 or 8 Triceratops. That depends on the population comfort zone. So okay, so that's that being sorted. Is that the only one? Oh yeah, and then of course the one just for Stegosaurus. So this is going to be interesting. So let's get them sorted. Now Stegosaurus, from what I recall, you need at least 4 members of their species to make them happy. So as soon as one's out, I need to make sure I get another one incubated ASAP. So Brachiosaurus is going to take freaking forever because of the sauropod. And the Triceratops are almost done. So while they're being cooped up, I am going to go ahead and start terraforming the land. We need some water. Thank you very much. So, let's see. I'll say about here, till at least then viewers can get a good, nice look at the Triceratops as they're coming down for a drink or to feed. Speaking of which, considering they're ground herbivores, plonk, plonk. Now, in regards to trees, what shall we do for trees? Now, that was another thing this game needs that something Operation Genesis had. Variety of trees. In Jurassic World Genesis, you had regular trees and paleo trees. In this game, you just have freaking regular tropical trees. Which, at least they don't look like they're they're from Pixar films anymore. So that's a bonus, I guess. So, don't want it too crowded over here, because otherwise a Jeep won't be able to get through, so, yeah, let's see. Triceratops are nice to deal with because their social needs are not that demanding. So let's see. Probably just a couple of more here. And let's get this gate open so you know where to go. Because dinosaurs in this game, if they know a gate is open, they will just flog it. The dinosaurs in this game are programmed to basically run to open gates whenever they get a chance to. Let's do it! Our first dinosaur, introduction with the first island, with the first dinosaur you actually see in the film properly. Triceratops. Freaking love you so much. Okay, now it's time to release your friends. And then get a couple more of you cooked up. I just wait for this one to actually, you know what, let's watch this happen. So there goes the is that the first one? Yeah, it's the first one. So the second one's got to follow suit. That's it, girl. Go on. Go on. Run for it. Run, Forrest, run! Go on. Go on, do it! Run! Okay, so now that one's out, we can actually stuff this in this hatchery with... I know it's a ham and creation lab in the game, but my Jurassic Park Operation Genesis instincts keep kicking. I keep referring to the hatchery, goddammit. Right, so yeah, then we can basically just snap in another Triceratops. So while that's up and running, the Stegosaurus are almost done, and Brachiosaurus are not too far away. So now, unlike my past Jurassic World Evolution footages, rather, I'm not sure how much of this I'm gonna have to edit out because I'm using kind of a different recording setup. And I don't think it will allow me to look at how much I recorded before the screen just flips out completely. So there probably will be some nip and tuck there just to keep an eye on the time. So let's see how they're doing. Actually, I actually could see what their actual numbers are. 1 to 6, yes, that's about ideal. And they're all talking to each other. Okay. Okay, now I believe... Yep, we can, actually... Alright, yeah, the Stegosaurus are ready now, so, right, I'm trying to remember what I had to do for Isla Sorna, so, I'm gonna, once again, get the water up here. Oh, hang on. Yeah, actually, no, that hill shouldn't be too bad. The hill should not be too bad. Aye! God damn it. Get nice and big for them. Yeah, that'll do. And then get some ground feeders down. Oh. Yeah! There we go. And then one for the tower. Yeah! There we go. And then now to flood this place. Well, not completely flood it, but to get a lot of trees in here. No, I don't want shrubs. Get out of here, shrubs. I want fully grown trees. Here we go. Get him around the perimeter. I know how bloody fussy these things are. Yeah, about there. And then, let's see. I think that's most of the dinosaurs ready now. At least the ones I need for the time being, anyway. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, there's just like a nice little area for them to run into in case they need it. Let's see. Yeah, throw the dog a bone. Yeah, I think that might just be able to cover it, but let's see. Yeah, they know where to go for water, but what I'm going to do is, because how finicky the AI in this game can get sometimes, get another one down there just in case. And now, the moment of truth. By far, one of my least favorite herbivores to work with in this game, Stegosaurus. And there we have it, one of the most famous dinosaurs in the world. Oh god, we're already off the bad start. It needs about 5. So yeah, let's get the others out. No, I don't want to see the cinematic again. And then get another Stegosaurus in here, because I know exactly what's going to happen if they are left too unhappy. They will try and break out. Which is a no-go. This is one of the reasons I have not opened the park yet. Because I want to make sure I get all the dinosaurs happy. Now, when it comes to Stegosaurus numbers, like, obviously the minimum is 5. So, I'm thinking about 9 Stegosaurus. About that, yeah, about 9 Stegosaurus. Come on, get out so I can get another Stegosaurus in there. Come on! Move your big scaly butt. I see you. Stop rolling around. Go! Alright, I'm gonna have to... If I hear them... If I hear one sodding thing going off... Oh, hey there, Bolton. If I hear one sodding notification going off, I know exactly what that means. Alright, so that's the Brachiosaurus ready, so I'm going to have to get this gate open. Yep. I freaking love the option of having a multi-gate system available to you. And then get some more... Get the last Triceratops in here. And I can finally close that gate. Hello! A nice good look at your ugly yet beautiful mug. No, a bit too close. No, 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 no. And then we have a dentist's worst nightmare in both regards to teeth and breath. Go on, go! Run to the gates of heaven! You have arrived, my sweetheart. Go! Go seek what is rightfully yours. Oh yeah, because the camera don't like trees. Here comes the second one, and then once they run off through, I can well, actually this is a nice view actually. I can wait for them to run out, do their thing, let it decide what's going on, let it do its thing, make a dash for it, go on, that's it, good girl, and then one more, and I can close this gate, and then I can get to the Brachiosaurus. Do your little entrance animation, come on. Wiggle, 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 come on. You can do it, it's almost there. That's it, you know what you're doing. Come on, come on, come on. Good girl. And that's that one closed. The Triceratops are in. Actually, you know what? Now that that's open, I think we can finally start getting some guests in here. But first things first. needs no further introduction. Of course, the forest is fine. Okay, see, these guys are solitary. Alright! Where are you going? There's a gate down there, you moron! Okay, so at least oh, great. Hey! There's a gate down there! Or are you not programmed with the, running animation? I know what this means! We got tag him and bag him.
Understood.
Yes, you better understand. I don't want to be loitering around here too long, otherwise I'll have some very angry Brachiosaurus in my hands. Hopefully by the time these animations are done, I can actually get the other Stegosaurus out. Ooh. Come on! Alright, okay. Are you done? Please say you're done. Please say you're done. Almost! Come on! Come on! Before they get all pissy. Come on! Come on! You can do it! You can do it! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on, little fella! Come on! Come on! Come on! Yes! Now the Stegosaurus won't get pissed off and try and break out. Whoo! And then I can finally get the other Stegosaurus in here. Please don't bust out. And then get the last one out. Come on, you know you wanna do it, right? Like blood that. There we go. And that's the Stegosaurus sorted, are they? Ooh. Okay. Now where are the other ones? Oh God. You! I knew it would happen. You! Come on! Come on, where are you? No!
No problem.
Oh, hang on. Is it actually being smart? Is it actually being smart? Hang on. Chopper! Abort! I think it actually is using what little brain cells it actually has. Hold your fire! Actually, while I'm here... Nope, the fence is in good condition. Now you! Get back up the... oh no, okay. Don't. I know what you like. Don't even think about it, Missy. Actually, that's a good point. I'm gonna get some Stegosaurus on standby for when some of them do eventually die off. Just in case, because you just don't know. And I guess... we can finally endorse this park. And welcome to Jurassic Park World Resort. Oh yeah. And then once people start coming in, I'm gonna have to tinker around with shop prices and whatnot. Now time to get these poor buggers. I'm sorry, Chopper, but you still got more work to do. Now time to move these guys into... No, I don't want to trank them again. Come on. What do you take me for? This is what I want to do. Here we go.
Asset collection request received.
21.
Picking up asset. En route to pick up the asset.
Right, so we're gonna need oh boy, yeah, we're gonna need some stuff, aren't we? So get a nice big moat type deal. There we go.
Being transported.
So is that the only viewing gallery? Yes, it is. That means I need to.
Underway.
Oh yeah, because these are sauropods, so they're going to need tall ones. But these are more for the Gallimimus. Door. Yeah, get one here. Yeah, you know you wanna. Oh yeah. Before they start Oh, look, how cool is that? Right, yeah, before they start freaking out. Oh, I wonder.
Asset delivered.
I wonder how much
Asset has
freaking
been
trees they
transported.
need before they start freaking out.
Asset has been delivered.
Is that a bit too? I am gonna have to. Don't. Okay, guys, I'm trying here. Don't freak out on me too much. I'm trying here. Alright, are they alright? Are they okay? Just about cut it! Yes! Yes! Suck it! Take your radius BS and shove it up your pie hole. Oh yeah. That means we can get some more Brachiosaurus ready, because I said about 5, didn't I? Yes. Right, yeah, but what I wanted to do, hang on, not go too crazy, but get rid of some of these. So at least then the ranger can access this gate if things need to be attended to. Okay, yep, 100. You should be happy as Larry. There we go. I wonder, do we actually have anybody in here yet? Oh yeah, they're coming in here now. And while that's being set up, we can actually gouge our customers. Oh, okay, yep, 2. So this, I'm gonna just nom. Get that. I mean, here's the thing. In Sandbox mode, money is a non-factor because you have an unlimited budget. But if we were going for pure profit, there we go. So yep, and then toy shop. Oh yeah. Let's see. Can we actually take? Yes, we can. Yep, there we go. Shopping. Close shop. Yeah, first of all, need to get staff. Ooh. Yeah. There we go. And then shopping. Okay, and then the arcade. Now, yeah, let's go next gen because why not? The more retro stuff can be in the other one. Yeah, look. Oh. Yeah, there we go. And then fun. We're gonna have some fun. Okay, so that's that sorted. The hotels are fine. Those don't need anything. Let's see. This is active, isn't it? There's a lot of people coming in here, Jesus. And knowing the AI, they go all flooding into the restricted areas. Jesus, look at all these people. Okay. That hatchery's still doing stuff. Okay. Oh yeah, so visit. Yeah, we want to go in here, don't we? The bar, where the adults can drink their woos away from dragging their kids around and trying to keep everybody in the family happy. Okay, so manage staff 2. Let's see how far we can push this. Yeah, I'd say that. The bar, you know what? I'm gonna say drink. Drink. 5-hour energy drink. Drink. Okay, so get management in here. Yeah, get a tooth in there, and then let's see how far this can go. Yeah, I'd say that much. Oi, stop putting it back to none. Okay, and then, let's see. Bowling alley. Hey, cousin, you wanna go do some bowling? I never played that game, but for all the years of meme content, I know exactly where that comes from. Right, so fun. Now we want to go 6-pin, and we want to take you for a ride. Oh, there we go. Yep. Okay, fossil zone. Yes. Okay, and then yeah, let's just keep like that, and then gouge that to oblivion. There we go. Yep. The second arcade. This one's gonna be retro, baby. This one's gonna be retro. Oh wow, it's not really doing that much. Yeah, we're gonna have to increase it to current gen. Oh. I saw it fluctuate to $100. Come on. You know, let's keep it 97. Have that one be fun. I don't like how it always goes back to, it always defaults to none. So it's fast food. Dino dish. Let's gouge this as well. Because we want to make our money's worth, despite the fact that it doesn't matter in this mode. There we go. Yep. That doesn't affect anything. That's a non-factor. Yes, I believe that's this area done. Anything else I need to attend to? I think that's it for that bit part. So many guests are in here. Okay, so they got a good view. So attendance of the actual viewing attractions is pretty good as far as I can tell, but the one I'm most curious about is this one. Oh yeah, this one's doing well. Hey, are you done yet? Almost. We can get them in there then. Let's see. There's a couple of guests in here, so I guess they can see something. Okay, then I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm going to end off this episode with a T-Rex. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end off this episode with a T-Rex, and then we can take it from there. And we can finally get our two Brachies out. Just because. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Beautiful.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome
Right, now, follow your instincts. Go to the open way. Go that way. Go on. It's right there. Go on. Your destiny awaits. Good girl. Now, thank God, unlike Operation Genesis, the Brachiosaurus have actually learned how to be quick in this game. That's it, girl. Go on. Run for it. You can do it. The music is perfect for this. You can do it. Go on. You can make it. Run, Forrest, run. Yeah. Go on. Can I? Yes. Go on. You know what you want. You know what you want. Go for it. Freedom! Hey, what are you doing? You looking back at your mate? Oh, no, you were doing so well! There's Forrest right back there! No! Damn! What are you doing? Oh, Brack number 4. Way to freaking kill my hopes.
Confirmed. Adding task.
I don't know why they keep the price tags for tranquilization, considering once again its mode price is a non-factor. Oh well, I guess that means I can close this gate because it doesn't frigging matter. Brack number 4. We need to have a talk. Yes. No. Stop talking to your colleague. I need to have a word with you on that performance. You came so close. You came so close. What the hell was that all about? Did you suddenly have did you turn on like the Adam Sandler switch and just went full on R-tard mode? Well, yeah, you can't really say much for yourself in that pitiful state. Oh dear. What a carry on. What a carry on. Block.
Heading to pick up the asset.
And then let's see. Oh yeah. Get right in there.
Heading to collect the asset.
In the meantime, we can incubate our T-Rex. We clocked her running at 30 miles per hour. And thus I completely butchered that quote because I can't remember it heart for heart, even though I should, goddammit. Now I've always wondered, considering how bloody heavy these things are, those choppers must be made of something else if they can carry
Transportation underway.
creatures that heavy. Yeah, look, you got some friends coming. You got some friends. And that completes the ideal Brachiosaurus ratio I wanted. Right, so while they're being dropped off, one of the most important things is, are these guys happy? Oh, they're all in the trees. Okay, this is going to be a bit...
Asset delivery.
Oh, so this one is fine. Okay, yeah, the important thing is they're all 100% and they're hunky-dory. And there's some extras in case one of them suddenly drops off dead. Yeah. And then the rest can be used for Gallimimus.
Asset transported.
Actually, I wonder how quick Parasaurolophus While we wait for T-Rex, I want to see if I can maybe get some Parasaurolophus. Now, if I recall for Parasaurolophus, I think they at least need four members of their species to be happy. But I'm so happy to finally to at least get some enclosures operational and up and running. So at least you can get an idea of what I'm going for. But man, just look at all these people flooding in here now. And when I started this island, it was just, it had a few lakes and trees, got rid of all of it, became a great big barren patch, and then literally over the last few days, I've just been tinkering and building over this whole stretch, inch by precious inch, and then just tinkering around with ideas, see what would work visually, as well as functionally, and I think I got it covered. Let's check on the Brax. Yeah, that's a very dignifying sight. You're drinking the ground. You are drinking the ground, Missy. That's not a good look at all. For a moment, I thought they were socializing it. I think they probably will do in a minute, but yeah, these guys should be happy. But yeah, actually, their social just about breaks it, so I don't know. Actually, yeah, it's probably a good thing I looked at this, because I don't know if, okay, now they're all talking to each other. Looking at the social, they can just about tolerate each other. No, what we're talking about, no, they should be fine for Gallimimus, because that's based on population. Yeah, for those confused, social is based on the number of their own individual species, while population is based on the amount of dinosaurs in one enclosure. So, yeah, they should be fine for Gallimimus then. Right, so Parasaurolophus should definitely be done way quicker than T-Rex. Yeah, T-Rex is going to be a little while. So, in the meantime, I guess I can actually start working on... get a little puddle. Oh, really? Come on. And then... So, you know, what am I doing? Yeah. Make it like a little swampy area, I guess. Yay, and they're ready. But I need to be ready to make more because Parasaurolophus are very sociable creatures. Flunk. Oh, can I? No, come on, you can do it. No, back, yes. There we go. Get one here. Oh, there's the sound, the Brachiosaurus. And then, no! I want the terraforming in you because of trees! Yeah, oh yeah, I can't go too mad with trees because I want to make sure the, oh yeah, that's a gate the ranger can get into if, any Parasaurolophus needs attending to. Yeah, I think... Maybe? Yeah, I think this should... Yeah, I think this works out nicely. And what I'm probably going to do in that case, 'cause I've got plenty... is remove these fellas. And then get our Parasaurolophuses in. Come on, don't be shy. And I think that's our T-Rex. That's it. Go on. Alright, now I'm curious. Not as bad as I thought. Okay, so I've got to get the other ones out. No. Alright, yes. Come on. Need to get as many as I can get in here before they get really mad. Oh, and we've already got our first disease. Wonderful. Great. Right, come on. Hurry up so I can get a Parasaurolophus ready and I can go and see what's got what. Typical. But at least I got most of the diseases researched up to this point, so come on. Move! Come on. Finish your animation and move. Alright. What dinosaur is sick with what? What have we got? Common cold. Not a problem. And we can...
New objective received.
And we got two. I keep forgetting where this is. Ah! Come on. Right, where are you? Perfect.
Confirming asset. Nice shot.
There we go. Sorry. This will hurt.
Nice work.
And then, yeah, I know you're not happy. You have every right not to be happy.
Shot missed. Asset report incoming.
Oh, hang on. It's another sick one.
Taken.
I bet it's a... Oh, great. Hey! Our gunning days are not done yet. Yo!
Approaching asset.
Oh, this is how you're gonna be, huh? You cheeky mare, come on. Hey! Don't play cat and mouse with me. I will find you. Oh, great, come on. Ha! Hey! Come on! You! Get over here! Yes! Take that! Yeah! Woo! And we medicated our, we have medicated our Triceratops, oh yeah! In the first episode of my playthrough, I can remember that being such a hassle to try and figure out. Speaking of hassles, however, quick! Before they get mad! Don't break out! Come on! Please don't break out! Please don't break out! Okay, so let's see. Food's fine. Hey, you be happy. I'm pumping out more of you. Nice. Okay, so once they're in there, I can finally close off that gate, so they don't get any funny ideas. Right, you should all be happy now. Each and every one of you should be happy. Alright, so I've literally got to wait. That's it, do your animation. I wonder whereabouts is the monorail? I mean the train.
We are pleased to welcome
Speaking of which, this was a hassle to install because if you can just about make out on the horizon, you can see the train pulling into it. That was where I built my first station, but then I figured, you know, where am I going to put the second one, and that was a challenge, and that was one of the reasons I had to really mess around with this particular enclosure. Because originally this was a bit smaller, but thankfully, with tinkering around with the proximity of this station, I was able to just about get it bigger. And get my Ranger gate installed, so there is that as well. Oh yeah, are you out? Yes, that is all of them. However, I will get some ready, just in case one of them decides to cark. Nope. There we go, there's a nice shot. And bye-bye. Alright, our recreation of the original map is shaping up nicely. But of course, and to end this episode, we need the big one. We need a Tyrant Queen Lizard herself. So I think down here is going to be the watering hole. If I can actually make one without being too hilly. Yeah, I can't. Let's see. Can I? I wonder. Now, where's the gate? You know what? Let's make this like a. Well. Oh no. Come on. You know what? Yeah, I think make it like a little moat. Which means I gotta flood this area with trees. Because I think T-Rex are more, they're more partial to a grassland than trees, but we'll see. Yep, get this area up here so at least you can have some area to run into. Yeah, I really like this layout. Yeah, she's gonna have a lot of fun in here. Oh yeah, I can't go too crazy with trees because see, yeah, I wanna. Yeah, I think that should. Oh, she's gonna love that. I hope. And then time to get some. Time to get some meat down. Oh man, I've been looking forward to. I've been looking forward to this one. I've been looking forward to this. I've been looking forward to opening up this part of the enclosures, this part of the park, since setting up this layout of the island. Alright. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have enjoyed the first installment into my recreation of the original Jurassic Park based off the brochure slash map. I really need to research what exactly that is. And unlike my blind playthrough, this series is definitely going to continue because I want to see how far we can push this and see how much it grows and see if we can get 5-star. And with that, I bid you a good day, take care, and I will see you for the next installment of my Jurassic World Evolution Sandbox playthrough. Thanks again and stay gold. Bye bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Tyrannosaurus Rex to the park.